Hello. Well, it was almost an oops. The day isn't over yet, but I totally was not remembering to do the card of the day. I have remembered in the nick of time. As usual, if you are on Facebook, you do have to go to streamyard.com/Facebook to authorize your comments so that I can see them here. But we're not pulling cards for people today. Just keep that in mind for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Tuesday at 7, Wednesday at 1, Thursday at 4. I think I remembered that right. Anyway, so we are using Kuan Oracle. I have put the details about the deck in the description, but I will say it again because no one's hanging around right now anyway. Kuan Oracle, the author is Alana Fairchild, the artist is Zeng, and the publisher is Blue Angel Publishing. And right now, I am just going to pull a card from Kuan because I've had a bit of a day. I have been purging and releasing and wanting to scream, wanting to cry, all sorts of good, unappealing things. Unappealing if we think that none of that is legitimate and we want to keep that in the shadow closet. But I caught myself, see? Those are all legitimate things. When we're purging, we need to take that shit out of the closet in order to purge it. So we can't deem that being angry or upset is unacceptable. We have to consider that those are all legitimate emotions. So I've been taking them out of the closet and purging like hell today. And I can use some compassion. You may be needing some compassion also. So that's what I'm hoping we will get out of this card of the day from the Kuan deck. All right, that's enough shuffling. Let's do it. For whoever is watching or will be watching, please. Oh, geez, that's way too many, and I'm not getting down on the floor. I'll get them later. I just want one, please, Spirit. Just one. Well, it's not cooperating. Maybe I gotta see what. Well, there's one that flew out singly. I guess I'm going to the deck. It's not cooperating, so it must be what I meant to do. Hold on. Okay, there were 3 together and then 1 separate, and that's what we're going to have for our card of the day. It's called Weave the Future Golden. I don't know if it's a blurry picture. Oh, well. Okay, number 44. Did we just do this the other day? I got to remember to put these in back. Oh, well. If it's the same message, it must be because we need to hear it twice. Something good is coming your way. Yay. Kuan urges you to weave your future into the present moment, to call in and draw to you the opportunities, teachings, circumstances, and synchronicities waiting for you that will enable your soul to live its divine destiny with greater abundance, bliss, and creative fulfillment. Well, hell, I'm feeling better. I hope you are too. Do you know how much the divine wishes to support and assist you in living your heart's truth this lifetime? Kuan Yin, with grace and compassion, wishes to help you ascend to the next level of your life expression so that your soul light may shine more brightly on the planet and help you and other beings to live with more heart and less fear. You can choose to live a life infused with the golden energy of peace, prosperity, joy, and creativity. All right, let's take a moment and say, oh, yeah, I choose that. A future so golden is being woven into your present moment now, like a tapestry. With the choices and actions that you make in this moment, You call into being the divine golden tapestry of future. Kuan Yin is aware that there are opportunities and assistance waiting for you in your future embodiment. She wishes to assist you in drawing those future gifts into the present moment where they can be of most use to you. This oracle indicates that there is something special waiting in the wings for you, and if you wish to do so, you can receive healing and elevate your vibrations so that you are able to receive it more readily. I wish. How about you? If you have been holding a secret wish in your heart, perhaps to publish a book, to be a healer, to teach or to write or sing, to attract a loving soulmate partnership, or to spiritually awaken at a deeper level, take a moment to feel what it would be like for that heartfelt wish to manifest right now. Can you imagine the joy of it? Can you also allow for that joy to be such a normal, ordinary occurrence that it could be a part of your life right now? Yes. Imagine it, you guys. Imagine it. Feel it. This is how you begin to weave that manifestation into this moment. Be bold. Dream big and imagine what it would feel like to live like your dreams. Can you begin to cultivate those feelings now, irrespective of whether you see the manifestation in physical form or not as yet? Sitting with joy in your heart, whether it relates to something specific or not, is magnetic to the good that the universe wishes to deliver to you. It is like switching your inner light on a higher voltage so that the special opportunities perfect for you can find their way to you more swiftly. And if your great good comes in an unexpected form but still feels wonderful, accept it. Hey, who the hell cares if it's an unexpected form, if it's good, right? Your future golden will come into your life in the most beautiful ways. And usually, if it is not exactly as we imagined it, it is even more perfect for us. Is that cool or what? Oh, look, someone made a comment and I wasn't in the right section. Hi, can I ask a random question? Yeah, if you're just asking a question that's not asking for a reading, sure, go ahead. Anyway, that was the card of the day. Gelzu has a random question. I will do my best for you. Gelzu, I think that's what it says. Yeah. Go for it. But not like, is so-and-so coming back? Or, not like asking for a reading, but if you have a question about spirituality or gifts or something, go for it. I don't know how long the comment was sitting there. I might have left Gelzu sitting so long. Oh, or anything that stands out, if so? You're going to have to give me more than that, Gelzu. I'm watching. I'm in the right place now. As long as you're not asking me to read someone. Yeah, I have paranormal experience. I do. Oh, I didn't see that before. It didn't show up. Yeah, I have paranormal experience, but I don't call them ghosts. I call them visitors. I show them respect because I know that any of us can end up sitting in that wrong place if we don't cross within the window. Oh, any stories that stand out? Just curious. Okay. Well, the first time I realized that I had a visitor was in my basement in December of 2014, I think. I just suddenly understood that I had a presence keeping me company. And I just sat up in bed one night and I had a very rare clairvoyant vision of this very tall, thin man standing outside the mudroom of the house where I was renting. had a mustache, kind of a bald head, dark hair, like I said, big grin, I think glasses, and he was just waving at me. And all of a sudden I realized that was who was in my basement. And I went to someone because I wasn't all that knowledgeable about the paranormal. I had always been afraid of it. I went to someone that was knowledgeable and I said, "Am I crazy? Could that be this presence I've been sensing?" And she said, "Yes." And she taught me how we can cross spirits that have stayed too long. And I did that without really being able to communicate with him at that point. I called him Farmer John. And he did cross eventually. So, yeah, that was my first story that I could tell. Don't be afraid of the spirits. I mean, I'm not saying there aren't negative entities, but most of the spirits that are kind of stuck in that limbo are stuck just because they stayed too long at the party, so to speak. It wasn't scary at all. I don't find them scary. Like I say before, I mean, I didn't even know I had gifts. I didn't sense spirits. I had no knowledge of my gifts until after my brain surgeries in 2012. And it was a couple of years before this happened to make me realize, no, I'm not crazy. There's something going on with gifts. Before that, I would have nothing to do with the paranormal. My husband at the time and my kid would watch these ghost stories, and I would go through the living room like this. I didn't want to see it. So I was afraid before this, but nope, for some reason afterwards, I was not. And I would encourage you not to be either. Because, like I say, it's just a choice to stay to protect the family. Some people are attached to material things. It's just a choice, and then they miss their window of opportunity, and they can't then cross until they run into someone that can see them or sense them, who can acknowledge them and tell them to cross with love. So I hope that answered your question. You're very welcome. I'm happy to answer questions like that. Yeah, just don't you don't have to be afraid. Like I said, I'm not saying that there aren't shithead spirits out there. Sometimes there are, but I'm I'm not afraid of them. So I am going to sign off from this card of the day. And oh, have I had any negative experiences? I have had a couple times, because my light shines pretty brightly. And that does make me a target sometimes, kind of like taking down the brightest lights. What do I know about earth angels? Well, I am one. Um, I know from my personal experience that I came voluntarily to help the earth right now. And there have been many days where I've been like, oh God, why did I do that? Because it's tough. It's really tough to have that sensitive heart, and to be in this rough, tough world. Um, I I know that we are supposed to learn about setting boundaries and not always serving people to ask to receive back in equal kind, I guess you would say. I did a video about it a couple years ago if you want to look for it. When I was kind of down at the time, so it's maybe a little bit depressing, but it probably hits on a lot of things that you're curious about. I think it's just called The Struggle is Real, Gary. So maybe look for that. So I believe they're real because I believe I am one. And I got that psychic information in like the spring of 2016, I think. Maybe, yeah, 2016, that I was one and that I had chosen to come. And I think that's the case with most earth angels, that we kind of re-upped voluntarily. You're welcome. All right, guys, if you don't have any more questions, I'm going to sign off for now. And if you missed the card of the day, you can watch this from the start after I sign off. I hope you all have a good evening. Take care, okay? Thanks, guys. Appreciate the comments. Bye.